Now, in August, Kenya's Deputy President made an announcement at the start of the 4th Annual Biosafety Conference that within 2 months, the ban on genetically modified foods would be lifted, reigniting a conversation on biosafety in a country that sees more than 75% of its population earning some form of income from agriculture.
Stephen Pulei checks on the crops at his farm in Kiserian, a town in the outskirts of Kenya's capital, Nairobi. Temperatures in Kiserian are cool, given its location at the foot of the Ngong Hills, and ideal for different varieties of fruits, vegetables and herbs. A recent announcement by the government that a ban on genetically engineered foods will be lifted in the next 2 months has farmers like Pulei concerned about the market and the consumers.
As an organic farmer, I can say that organic agriculture is the best way to go about, and let's embrace it and stop using a lot of those seeds which are not good, which have been artificially manipulated.
Researchers say there is no evidence of health risks from GM foods, but opponents have turned to different arguments, saying it puts too much power in the hands of firms that develop them and control the market for seed.
The fact that we have no clear scope, assessment of risks, mitigation measures, and the fact that again there are no safeguards, we have also not been able to be told what would be the basis of lifting a ban when it was clear there were reasons for which it was imposed in the first place. And what really concerns us most is that we seem to be losing sovereignty of this country, that the people driving this debate are biotechnologists, local or foreign, but funded by people who have no immediate interest of this country other than making money from this country, and they go away.
Until 2008, South Africa was the only country in Africa that allowed the commercial cultivation of genetically modified crops such as maize, cotton and soybeans. That year, Egypt started growing small quantities of altered maize and Burkina Faso allowed GM cotton. Now, African countries keen to improve crop yields, reduce hunger and protect themselves from climate change have begun to reassess their objections to genetically modified crops. Africa Harvest founder Florence Wambugu says there is genuine promise in genetics playing a role in improving food security.
If you are not going to have a global crisis of food, we really have to increase the food production, and not just food and nutrition together. And we need every arsenal we can use to increase. We need to hit on the pests, and we need to look at nutrition. We need to push on nutrition, on productivity, on good quality, on resilience, on all kinds of ways.
Kenya set up a biosafety authority in 2009 which approved a few applications for import of genetically modified crops, mainly humanitarian aid for neighboring countries. But in 2012, citing potential health risks, the government imposed a ban. The Consumer Federation of Kenya, COFEC, says the decision is premature as proper measures have yet to be implemented by regulatory bodies before moving forward with GM development and import.
There are responsibilities that go with the decisions to bring that technology. Should it affect any citizen in this country? Our citizens are very important to us, and they are protected in case of any injury or any damage whatsoever to themselves and their property.
Opinions of Kenyan consumers remain as divided on the issue as those of experts and various industry players.
To be honest, I don't see a problem with that. I actually don't, because change is a good thing. Especially if you're going to have more food within a very short time and the food is okay, it's not harmful in any way, it doesn't cause cancer and any other diseases that we are not aware of, then I'm okay, I'm good with it.
There's quite a lot we can do agriculturally. We have land, we have people, we have technology. And we should work on that. Let's just focus on that now before we go into creating vegetables and fruits which we can easily grow.
Opposition on GMOs is still alive around the world, and the conversation in Kenya is set to continue, with more than 75% of its population earning some form of income from agriculture. Shix Ingado, KTN News.